Sometimes, while watching a K-drama, when you are totally invested in the main couple, a supporting character strolls in and completely steals the show. They might not be the central figure, but their charisma, complex story, or sheer screen presence makes you feel like they could easily be the star. In this video, we will be talking about 10 such characters who deserve their own spin-off series. Starting off the list with Jo Gang-ok in Vigilante. Lee Jun-hyuk as Jo Gang-ok in the 2023 K-drama was a total wildcard. This character, a wealthy man obsessed with the vigilante, brought a chaotic energy to the screen. He wasn't a typical villain or sidekick, but a fanboy with resources and a twisted sense of justice. As a wealthy conglomerate VP with a bizarre admiration for the titular vigilante, he was unpredictable, strangely ethical in his own twisted way, and brought a compelling, almost theatrical energy to every scene he was in. A spin-off where Jo Gang-ok wraps up his unfinished business with the chairman would be insanely entertaining. Next up is Tokyo in Money Heist Korea. John Jung-so's portrayal of Tokyo was the fiery heart of the Korean Joint Economic Area crew and our guide through the chaotic heist as the narrator. She was introduced with a tough exterior shaped by a difficult past as a North Korean defector and a history of fighting back against injustice. Despite her impulsive side, her loyalty to the professor and her fellow crew members, coupled with moments of raw vulnerability, made her a complex and magnetic character. Much like how Berlin from the original Money Heist was popular enough to get his own series, Tokyo's compelling presence makes a strong case for her own story. Her pre-heist life or adventures after the main story finished would make for an intense spin-off. Number 8. Young-cha in Arthdal Chronicles. The world of Arthdal Chronicles is vast and full of intriguing characters, and Young-cha is definitely one of them. As a skilled Daiken warrior under Thagon, he was masked and initially mysterious, communicating primarily through intense gazes and actions. His loyalty was fierce, but glimpses into his past and his interactions, particularly with Thanya, hinted at deeper emotions and a hidden history tied to his enforced silence. He was a character you constantly wanted to know more about, a spin-off uncovering more of his past or following his journey after the main story would be full of intrigue and action. Number 7. So Do-yoon in W2 Worlds. Lee Jung-sug's character, Kang-chul, might have been the webtoon star, but his loyal and skilled bodyguard, So Do-yoon, was a quiet force to be reckoned with. Always by Kang-chul's side, Do-yoon was dependable, capable, and had an air of mystery about him. We saw glimpses of his dedication and fighting prowess, leaving us wanting to know more. A spin-off focusing on So Do-yoon could explore his life before becoming Kang-chul's bodyguard, perhaps his training or past missions. It could also follow his experiences navigating the strange realities of the two world and his role in protecting Kang-chul from threats. Next up, we have Rachel in The Heirs. Played by Kim Ji-won, Rachel Yu was the epitome of the mean girl chaebol heiress, but Kim Ji-won injected such depth and vulnerability into the character that you couldn't help but be drawn to her. Her cold exterior hid a lonely and insecure young woman navigating a world of privilege and expectation. A spin-off could follow Rachel after the events of The Heirs, showing her journey of self-discovery and growth. We could see her build her own identity outside of her family's wealth, finds genuine connections, or even navigates the cutthroat world of business on her own terms. A standout addition to the list is none other than Han So-joon from True Beauty, the ultimate second lead syndrome inducer. Han So-joon was the quintessential charming bad boy, but Hwang In-youb infused him with so much warmth, loyalty, and underlying sweetness that he often stole the spotlight. His protective nature towards his family, his undeniable chemistry with the female lead, and his own dreams and insecurities made him a deeply lovable character. He was the rebellious spirit with a heart of gold, and you couldn't help but feel for him every step of the way. Charting his path through the competitive K-pop industry and his life as an idol would make for a compelling music-centric spin-off, all while keeping his core personality and perhaps exploring his family relationships further. Another notable mention is Kim Tae-sung in Lovely Runner. In a drama that had everyone buzzing about the main couple, Tae-sung managed to carve out his own space and become a fan favorite. Song-gun-hee brought a carefree yet sincere energy to the role, portraying a character who offered comfort and a different kind of connection. As the charismatic and somewhat goofy high school band member, and later a earnest police officer, he brought a different energy to the screen. His storyline, particularly in the past timeline, felt significant and full of potential. Following his life after the main events, perhaps focusing on his career path or personal growth, offers plenty of material for a warm and engaging spin-off. Third on our list is Sodan in Crash Landing on You. Sodan was the epitome of North Korean elegance and pride in Crash Landing on You. Initially presented as the sophisticated, somewhat rigid fiancé, So Ji-hae beautifully unfolded her character's layers. Her unexpected and moving connection with Gu Sung-jun showcased her depth and vulnerability. She evolved from a seemingly cold character into someone fiercely loyal and capable of great warmth and sacrifice. A spin-off could follow Seodan's life after the finale, showcasing her independence and strength as she navigates changes in her world. Second on our list is Han Ji-pyong in Startup. The good boy who launched Kim San-ho into superstardom, Han Ji-pyong was the incredibly successful, sharp-tongued but secretly soft-hearted investor who mentored the main characters. His gruff exterior hid a deep well of kindness and a fierce loyalty, particularly towards the grandmother who raised him. His compelling backstory, incredible chemistry with both the leads and the grandmother figure, and his journey of figuring out his own feelings made him the emotional core for many viewers, often overshadowing the intended romance. A spin-off could delve into Han Ji-pyong's past, showing his struggles as an orphan, how he clawed his way to the top, and perhaps his search for his own happiness. Leading our list is the Grim Reaper in Goblin. Lee Dong-guk's portrayal of the Grim Reaper was perfection. He was simultaneously melancholic, hilarious, awkward, and incredibly cool. His amnesia regarding his past life added a profound layer of tragedy, while his petty squabbles and eventual bromance with the Goblin provided endless entertainment. Every scene with him was captivating, whether he was guiding a soul or navigating the complexities of modern life and romance. He was a fully realized, deeply resonant character who felt like a lead in his own right. The possibilities for a spin-off are endless. It could explore the afterlife's inner workings, his past, and new relationships, perhaps with cameos from the Goblin cast. A mix of dark comedy and supernatural drama would suit him perfectly. So, which other characters do you think deserve their own spin-offs? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends.